going for the full rifles, except for Coldzera, going to be sticking around with the MP7 of his. Let's see what they're going to do here. Should be seeing an aggressive play. One thing I've noticed about Luminosity is how they go for these really aggressive plays, especially in eco rounds of their opponents, and that's exactly what Fur is going to do. He's going to be going aggressive mid, picks out Def, and now look at Coldzera already pushing from Banana. He's going to get a 1 kill before Sanchez is going to take him down, however. And Fair looking near the smoke, they're not taking the chances. Are Luminosity, they're giving away one gun. Fraud with the 1D onto Fallen, but that nade from FNX, Rocco's gonna go down. And look at Fraud and Sanchez down to 35 and 47 points of health respectively. Sanchez picks up the to take him down, but now they do have to contend with Fallen. With his Fallen lower spots out a man, peeks around the corner, takes on Fraud. It's a Wasp man left alive. It's gonna be Sanchez, and Fallen not taking any chances whatsoever, waiting for his teammate to come in. That's Taco, who is God forgives, Taco doesn't. Nice sentiment there from the Brazilian. There's going to be the last man, Sanchez. He doesn't know where both of them are, and he's going to get double peeked. Perfect play from Fallen and Taco. 2v1, and Sanchez had no chance that round, and they're going to win the 4th round here. Complexity should be going for the Tech 9 armor buy. Just try to equalize the money around 2,500. They should be able to buy the next one pretty comfortably, as the money bonus would be in full effect. They do have, yep, 4 guys with armor. Fraud going to just be going for the single Tech 9 and going to go for the body armor as well. And Fallen with the op over at mid. Might he spot someone, but look at the aggression coming out from the Brazilians. Fair tapping away through the smoke. He's got Coldzera right behind him as well, and they are not leaving Complexity any space to work with at the moment, although they are pretty much on eco here. And Complexity, they look like they're going to be gearing up for this banana push with the flashbang. Perfect here, but it's going to be Fair. Picks up a double kill, finally going to fall. Coldzera is going to fall as well. Shinobi picks up a double kill, but Fallen already on the rotation. Phoenix and Taco as well. FNX, sorry, trying to come in from Banana. Fallen with the nade, not doing much damage. Is going to come into construction with that op of his, and now the bomb should be going down here. This is a great opportunity for Complexity to finally get the round on board. That too in a Tech 9 buy. The aggression from Luminosity, they did get a 3 kills, but Shinobi with a double kill, opening up the B side. But now, can they hold forth? The 40 seconds gonna be pretty tough for these guys, for the terrorists to hold fort here. But Shinobi picks up a triple kill. This guy is doing God's work indeed. Last man left alive is going to be Shinobi, but he's just got 9 points of health. Not going to be able to get the kills. Taco is going to pick up a double kill, and Fallen and Taco, they have all the time in the world to go for the defuse here. 5-0 to Luminosity, but Complexity, they are inflicting some damage here. So Luminosity, they haven't quite, their money hasn't quite got ridiculous, although they're 5-0 up. So Fallen and Taco still with you know, about, well, rather just Fallen with $4,000, but the rest of the team not that healthy when it comes to money's Complexity. They could potentially break Luminosity's economy here if they manage to turn this round around, which is going to be their buy round. And once again, Fair, aggressive mid-nate. Going to fall all the way back, and Coldzera waiting for any play to come out to just use his pop flash of his. But this time around, Complexity trying to go for this for the alt mid play. They still haven't got much control of Banana. They haven't really tried you know, contesting apps as well. Delph's going to get the first kill, but look at FNX and Coldzera attack! Oh, and Coldzera just decimating that push in mid. And Coldzera double kill for him through the smoke, and they are just going to get completely mowed down. Or Complexity, Sanchez, last man left alive. 1v3, the bomb's down as well. He should be able to get the bomb, but what could he possibly do? He's got a lot of time to work with. Still more than a minute on the clock, but this is looking very, very tough indeed for Sanchez. As he gets around the corner, spots Taco. not gonna go for the duel. And Luminosity. One thing I like about them are the sheer discipline they showcase. Like, you know, 1v3, if this was envious or Fnatic, they'd just be, you know, trying to hunt him down, trying to trap him in. But here they're just playing this very passively, ensuring that not just can't Sanchez get the bomb down, but most probably he wouldn't even get a single frag here. Fallen holding all the way over their CD spawn, and Sanchez, he doesn't have any smoke as well if he wants to go for this play, but he's going to be going for the A play. Spots one man out, that's going to be tackled. Use a flashbang, he's going to blind both men in fact, but Fallen rotating in real quickly from Library is going to get the kill onto Sanchez, and that's going to be 6-0. Luminosity looking quite indomitable at the moment. And for Complexity, well, max money bonus. 0-6 down. It's of course Inferno, it's of course a T side, but yeah, they need to try something here. They've been playing very one-dimensional. Haven't really tried anything. They haven't even tried getting apartment control so far, if I'm not mistaken. And maybe it's time they started to push LG back a little bit, draw some of the nades from the CTs, and try to go for the late round play. But right now they're just getting decimated barely 30 seconds into the round, almost every single time. They did have a couple of rounds that did come close, but that was more due to the overt aggression coming in from Luminosity rather than any spectacular play Complexity. Shinobi, though, been hitting some nasty shots, and slowly making the way up Banana here. Shinobi leading the way. He's got Def as well to back him up. coldzera waiting for his teammates. Pop flash, not going to spot anyone out. Going to fall back, and they still have smokes to delay this push, and it looks like it's going to be the B play. They do have one man that's going to be Fraud, looking at apps, trying to catch out a potential rotator. The C4 with Sanchez, who's looking middle alone with the C4. This is pretty surprising. He's got Shinobi as well behind him, that's there. But any early aggression from Luminosity could have been disastrous indeed for Complexity. Just making the way over back to A again. And they seem to have decided they're going to be going for this A hit coming in most probably through quads. And here we go. It's going to be Taco. He's going to be seeing a lot of action real quick here. Sees bots a lot of members. Going to use the pop flash out. And he's going to take a lot of damage though, but he gets one. He's going to get another kill. The whole lineup for him, but he's only going to be able to get one as Sanchez and Roka pick up a couple of quick kills. But look at FNX. Again, a quick trade coming out from him, and it's going to be Roka all alone now. 1v2 and just 10 points of health. And it's going to be Fallen and coldzera. And that was such a perfect pop flash there. I really thought I'd get more kills. coldzera peeks around the corner, takes on Roka, 7-0 Luminosity, and that was such a perfect pop flash from Taco. And, well, I really thought it had been a complete spray down there. All of them clustered around the side of the wall, all of them lining up for him. But it is going to be Luminosity coming on top. Once again, if you notice their Complexity, they had some nice trades, whatnot, but Luminosity coming on winning the trade game, and in the end, leaving it to a 2v1 situation. I don't think we've seen a 1v1 so far. And there we have it, the replay there. And Taco. Yeah, kind of a little laggy replay there, but Taco must have been really disappointed there. But easily got a fourth kill, got it right. But fair, meanwhile, shutting it down over in Banana, picks up a double kill. And it's looking very, very good for Luminosity indeed. And what is this buy coming out from Sanchez? Auto shotty over in apps. I think he's done some damage over to Fallen, but Fallen playing this perfectly safe. Way at the bottom of pit, and now there's going to be some action over in Banana. Fraud, he's got a kill, but he's got to get way more than that. He's got to deal with Taco and coldzera, who smoked off the bottom of Banana. Once again, if you look at this, with more than a minute remaining on the clock, Luminosity are down by 3 or 4 members every single time. They're not getting any map control. They seem completely lost at the moment. Luminosity are just playing textbook Counter-Strike. They're not taking any chances, giving respect to their opponents, and I don't think it's ever come down to a 1v1 so far. It's just been 1v2s, always in favor of Luminosity, and this very, very disciplined play coming up from Fallen and his men. coldzera and Taco holding the C4, ensuring that Complexity have no chance whatsoever. Using all the Molotovs they have. They still have a couple of smokes to Complexity, but it's going to be Sanchez peeking out all alone once again. Fraud way behind him, and what is this play? Taco just going to spray them so easily, and that's going to be 8-0. Just no, I'm just casting. No, it's not a live cast. It's a demo. Last night's demo. I wanted to. I don't want to be out of touch. Plus, we're doing a live stream at the same time, as in on Anand's channel. And well, Complexity, they need to pull their pants up because this is not looking pretty at all. Fallen once again with an AWP of his has been a massive thorn in the side of Complexity. But more than that has been Taco, who's been playing brilliantly so far, and Fair, of course. Just all around the map. Look at this. Look at this flank coming in from Fair. He could just catch him all out with the pants down. He's going to peek around Boiler. And this is just going to be Fair. He doesn't know where to shoot. There's so many of them. Fraud gets a double kill. Finally, Fair is going to get forced back. But he's barely taken any damage. Just 5 points of health. And already Complexity, 2 members down. Def is taking a lot of damage over there near quads. 7 points of health. Just looking behind the smoke. Sanchez is going to come up big here. Fraud is trapped inside a side. Sanchez inside a pit, and he has got to be the linchpin for complexity for this round. Fair is going to peek out. Fraud gets a nice kill, but it's a beautiful moment from Fair. He's going to find one, and now Sanchez getting pushed out right in the Molotov. 26 points of health, and Fraud's still alive as well. And Fallen and Coldzera. Fallen catches out Fraud. Last man left alive is going to be Sanchez. Can he clutches for his team? This C4 has been planted for him. They should know where he is though, and now they do. And both of them going for the hunt here, and he's not going to get the kill. Fallen's going to take him down. Coldzera and Fallen playing it to perfection. 9-0 to Luminosity with complexity. Find a little bit of aggression working out for them, but Fair in the beginning of that round when he just peed out a boiler, it's like one of those kids, you know, you see so many candies at a candy shop and you're like, okay, which one do I pick right now? And I was just so excited there, but he picks up a triple kill that round, so great round from Fair. And a little surprised to see Fair not does not have a gun, just opting to go for the CZ. It's a pretty interesting choice because there was money on Fallen. He could have easily dropped it for Mas at the very least, but Fair opting to go for the CZ as Complexity are going to lose that one round. Sorry, Complexity are going to win that round. I think time running out there. So 8-1 as Coldzera and Fallen picks up one man, uses Molotov to protect himself for as long as possible. There's going to be a man peeking out Fallen. Oh, just spots one in the last second possible. Def's not going to get flash. He's going to get the kill on the Fallen. Fallen uncharacteristically missing a couple of shots there, something you don't see that often. But Taco is right there to take care of things, and Fair is questioning the fact that he just had a CZ, but that's okay. Picks up the kill as well. 9-1 to Luminosity and Complexity. They did win the round prior to that by the seat of the pants, but just like that, the money is completely reset, and Luminosity Gaming once again have the upper hand here. Complexity completely butt broke, and they're just going to be going for the Glock. So this should be easy pickings indeed. Taco not wasting any time, just going to go for the aggressive peek over into alt mid, but it's going to be instead Fair is going to get the first kill. Spots the second mana, taps out Fraud, picks up a third kill, and Fair is just going god mode here, racking up the kills, and finally he's going to fall back as FNX joins in the party, picks up a double kill of his own, and it's going to be a pretty simple eco bash coming out from Luminosity. 10-1 to the Brazilians and Complexity. Oh boy indeed. The money got crushed so hard. I'm just gonna have to go for the double eco here this time around. They do have a couple of the Deagles, a few of the couple of Tech 9s, 3 Deagles, 1 pop flash, and the nade. It just got wasted right there. And Fallen with the op. Spots man out. Not gonna take the duel, however. No, I'm not. I'm speaking normally. And Fallen, just waiting. And FNX gonna open things up. Picks out a man. That's gonna be Fraud. Taking down Bomb is still all the way near T-spawn. They're not really doing anything special with this. As Fallen holding the edge of the smoke, ensuring no one's gonna be able to pop in. Just looking at how Luminosity are playing right now, they're just looking absolutely lost at the moment. No answer whatsoever for Fallen's men. They're going to be going for this B play here, but Fallen's waiting. I think he has an inkling they're going to be coming out real quickly, and he's going to be sending in Godzera up close. Smoke comes in from his teammate over near Arch, but perfectly timed smoke here. 30 seconds remaining on the clock, and currently happening here. And it just got to be Coldzera and Fallen, just completely decimating this push. Fair picks up Rocka, meanwhile I'm over in mid, and 11-1. This is looking pretty obscene indeed for an Inferno here. Complexity finally, they're going to go for the buy, and Fraud, for the first time in a long time, with the op. Gonna try. They should know Fallen's been playing the banana op quite regularly. Spots out a man, takes a shot, but it's gonna be Taco who still manages to get the one kill onto Rocka because Thatch is gonna trade for him. And once again, faster rate's coming out though. 4v4, potentially in favor of Complexity, but they shut down from all 4 members of Luminosity. Looking quite dire indeed. What are they going to do? Fair, trying to use that smoke to spot out a man. Spots out Sanchez. Gonna fall all the way back. Not gonna be able to be, not gonna be traded by Sanchez's teammates there. They're still making the way. They are, looks like they're committing to the side here over in the A side where they have FNX and Fair. And look at the play coming out from Cold Zero, the fact-finding mission, and they're gonna push out the bottom of Banana. Spots a man out, sprays him down. He's gonna get a second kill. No, he's not, but that's okay. Fallen's there as well. Fallen though, just holding Banana all by his lonesome. Not gonna push out. Had the man advantage. And now, Def and Fraud. Def looking there. The smoke is just so close here, and he could catch out Fair if Fair's not careful. But that's pretty low in health as well. If they're gonna make a play, they're gonna make the play here. Fraud in a very famous position for those who remember Fraud's old frag movies. Frag movie for Fraud, the Clairvoyant. But yeah, it's not going to be another one of those. He's going to get taken down by Fair. And it's going to be Def alone and dead. 12-1 to Luminosity Gaming. What can he do at this moment? Complexity, just the penultimate round of the first half. 12-1 to Luminosity Gaming. Complexity. Oh boy, you got a feel for them. Tech 9 armor buy coming out. We do have the P250 and Sanchez, couple of AKs, and right now this is just be throwing caution to the wind and just going for a fast play here over the A side. That's exactly what they're going to do. Some nice counter flashes coming up from the CTs. They're going to push out. Sanchez is going to get the kill onto Fair, but it's taking so much damage. And Fair, sorry, FNX just spraying them down like crazy. Picks up the triple kill. Not going to be able to get the quad though, but now Fallen's waiting for them. He's going to rip the head of Rocka. It's going to be Shinobi all alone. And for once to get the entry frag, but FNX there to spoil the party. Shinobi finds Taco, but it's going to be Cold Zera waiting to land the finishing move. 13-1, Luminosity Gaming. Desperate buy coming out from Complexity at the moment here. Money bonus in full effect, but Def gonna be utility man. Fallen going aggressive here. Or Banana, no deep smoke this time around. And Fair once again going for the cheeky peek over in mid. And what the fuck's gonna try here? Just spraying through the smoke, trying to get lucky, but it's not gonna find anyone. And Cold Zero once again, aggressive play, but he's gonna find a man. Fallen finds Fraud through the smoke as well, and nothing, absolutely nothing is going the way for the North Americans. Bomb spotted out as well. Cold Zero waiting for it. Sanchez is gonna get the 1 kill though, taking a ton of damage as well. Down 3 points of health, internally bleeding. And now Fair going near the smoke, and the nade from FNX. Sanchez is gonna fall, and this is just not Complexity's day. Fair, spotting him out. Perfect pop flash comes up from his teammate. Continues spraying, he's gonna find one. Now it's all under Rocka, and he's not gonna be alive for much longer. 14-1 as we move on to the second half here, but this looks like pretty much the game for Luminosity. Yeah, you can argue it's, you know, it's Inferno, and Complexity could bring it back, but the way that Luminosity won all these one on the T side, no, on the CD side, I'm sorry, 14-1, that was a complete shutdown. I mean, they were never in any fear of losing a single round except the 1 round, which they lost because of the timer. They took a little bit of time trying to get the retake done, and Sanchez playing it perfectly over the pit. That's the only round they lost, and that was again due to the C4 exploding, not because they lost all the members. So, it's looking pretty dire for Complexity. What can it do? I mean, you gotta win the pistol round, that's a given. But here we go, round 2, second half is live here, ladies and gentlemen. Complexity, they have a mountain to climb as they 1-14 down to the Brazilians from Luminosity. And LG are just looking So good at the moment. So very good. The complexity, they got the full armor, P2, P2000s and USPs. Shinobi, the utility guy with the kit and the smoke. And he's going to be playing, he's going to be going for the deep banana smoke here. But FNX, actually he's going to be going for the car smoke. And FNX pushing in, making some noise over in banana, or maybe he's not just holding, safe Rocker on the other side of the smoke. And for complexity, it's an interesting hole coming out from them. They got 3 members over near the quads area. And Roka and FNX. Roka, one taps out FNX, he's gonna fall. And what's that gonna force the Brazilians to do? Just gonna walk out here. They have Def waiting, Def's gonna get the first kill, actually gonna be Fraud finding the kill. Taco replying by real quickly here, Def staying alive, but Sanchez is the guy doing the damage here. Def tapping away, he's not gonna get anyone but Sanchez. Huge plays from him, picks up a double kill, and is gonna live fair alone in a 1v4. So complexity, nice hold from them over in quads. And Sanchez doing some great work. There's one man who had some great rounds as well on their T side too, and fair. He's gonna fall. Rocker getting the kill. That's complexity, make it 14-2. So, well, complexity fans, if you're out there, is this possible? You got a huge mountain to climb. I mean, they're 12 rounds behind Luminosity. Of course, right now they're the more favored side. That's there, and let's look at this. 4 rifles out, 3 for Masters, 1 M4A for Rocker, and Def with the P90. And look at Fair, 22 kills already in 16 rounds. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous play. And the Brazilians, 4 Tech 9s, P250, full on armor. They do have a smoke and a couple of flashes, so could be trying something there. And meanwhile, Taco making a lot of noise over in apartments. Trying to draw out some of the CT. The CTs, they did have Sanchez with a lot of utility, like Molotov, a smoke, a flash, and a nade, and that's going to be useful considering he's holding the B side. Rocker as well, with a couple of flashbangs, but over in the A side, it's just Fraud with the 1 nade. Now you ask yourself, is that going to be a problem for them later on? Because Luminosity, they got 3 smokes, so they have a plan here. And that plan is going to be to try and go for this B play by the looks of things, but Fallen's still lurking near mid with the C4. This is kind of interesting. Trying to get the C4 spotted out, and I think Shinobi spotted out the C4. And that's going to rotate out Sanchez, slowly falling back, but is it going to rotate anytime? He's going to hold fort here. And he is indeed going to hold fort, but here comes the smokes from the Brazilian. Sanchez waiting to use that flash of his, but they're not going to come in. And now, the second phase of the smokes raining in. Flashbang comes to Rocker, kind of blinded here, not able to get the kill. Peeks around the corner, picks up a double kill, sprays 3-man double. Cold Zero and FNX are alive here, and they pick up a double quick kill. And Sanchez going to fall as well. And FNX and Cold Zero, can they pull this off? They're down to barely 20 points of health both. And Cold Zero finds forward as well, and Death. He gets to pull this off though. He's got a P90 and they're barely alive, Luminosity Gaming, but don't tell me a 2v5. That would be ridiculous. And Def is getting shot from both sides. He gets one. He's going to get a second kill. No, is that Cold Zero survives on 3 points of health. Picks up a triple kill. FNX gets a double kill as well. And that's massive. And look at the replay here. Rocker, he did his work here. All of them lining up for him, picks up a triple, but then it was a Cold and the FNX show all over again. I mean, they just decimated there. There's got to be heartbreak for complexity. Like 2v5, and all they had with Tech 9 and Armor. Just 2 guys against 5 North Americans, and a Brazilian just come out on top. And this is pretty much a Hail Mary buy coming out from the complexity guys. Nova on Rocker, and for Luminosity, 5 rifles, 3 Galils, an AK-47, and the M4 on Cold Zero, and they are looking to shut this out. They don't have any smokes, nothing whatsoever. They're just going to be going for the aim duels here. FNX going to open things up, find Sanchez. Continues spraying through the smoke. Roka praying to get lucky near the car, waiting with that Nova of his. Flashbang's going to come in. Roka not quite blinded yet, but it's a perfect flashbang coming up. Fallen is going to well, he's not going to get taken down. He's going to get the kill instead. And it's going to be the last 2 men left alive. Fraud and Shinobi. Make that Shinobi 1v5. What could he possibly do? Nothing is the answer from Cold Zero. Shinobi does manage to get a double kill before he falls to Cold Zero. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A complete shutdown of a performance coming out from the Brazilians. I mean, 16-2. There's nothing much to read into that. scoreline. They were completely indomitable in the CD side. The one round they lost, the only one round they lost was again due to them running out of time. It did come under wire as well, and well, to their credit, Complexity had a great pistol, CD pistol. Just losing one man, if I'm not mistaken. Great hole over in the A side, but then losing that 2v5. I mean, come on. I mean, if you're gonna lose that you don't really deserve to win this map. And there you have it. 16-2. Nothing much to analyze on this map. So there you have it, guys. That's it for today. That was the ESL Pro League, the second game of the day for the North American side of things, and that's going to be Complexity losing out against Luminosity in a very emphatic fashion, 16-2. And well, that's it from our end. My name is Blair. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will be back tomorrow, same time, same channel, with some more action. And it's going to be, of course, Cloud9 and CLG playing tomorrow, so that's going to be a game to watch as well. So do tune in tomorrow. It was a pleasure casting for you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.